Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 35 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the previous episode we continued our exploration of Fyke Isle, and after finding several spectres with the magic lamp made our way up the tower and found the spectre of a young woman called Annabelle, who the whole curse is sort of based around her and the fact that she had, well, her boyfriend or whatever had thought she had died after taking a poison and so had run away, but in fact she'd just taken a sleeping potion, whilst some of the peasants from, I believe it's from Oriton, actually came over and stormed the place, started killing everybody, and she ended up being eaten alive by rats while she was paralysed, which is a very depressing way to go. So the way we were told to lift the curse was to bring the bones back to her boyfriend called Graham, who was in this little hut down here. But after he did so, it turned out she was something called a pester, which is some sort of spectre, which is now causing havoc, and I believe is now spreading a plague or something. So it's probably going to be an issue we're probably going to have to deal with, or maybe not. I have no idea. But yeah, so pretty depressing episode through and through. But I've made our way back to Keira. Hopefully she can cheer us up, or at least explain what the hell happened there. But hopefully the curse should have been lifted. Let's find out.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Okay. Yeah, I was fairly sure it led to another quest. Did we see the quest? Favour a friend. Okay, cool. What's this?
Service of the Witcher, the Pellar must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pellar needs. Forefathers Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pellar knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pellar knows.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times, death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers Eve.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pellar knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey to Fyke Isle.
Oh, for God's
there in
sake.
a circle of stones we shall meet.
The
Again?
sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
You're really going to make me go right back to Fyke Isle? We've just been there. I expect tonight means any night that I choose, really. I said to make cups just for the sake of it being a marker. What I might do is just pop into Lindenvale and get that Questaza, which, like I said, I think is Witcher Wannabe. And then we'll have 3 side quests to choose from to work on. There's always these times I'll say, I'm just going to go around and start clearing out areas so we actually explore more of Vale, and then I'm just getting like an absolute mess of side quests. So it means I'm just going back to areas I've already been to. Lindenvale, yes, over here. Okay. At least then they're all activated. But yeah, you know, we're actually getting through a decent amount of the side quests that are in this area, so we'll just end up ticking them all off because obviously we're going to do them eventually. Might as well do them sooner rather than later. Alderman.
Ye deaf? Be gone, you blasted mutant.
Where's all this hate for witchers coming from?
Where? I'll tell ye where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster. What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
So what did he want instead of coin?
Said for pay he'd take something I had that did not yet know about.
Oh, that's the oath, isn't it?
And here the door swung shut behind him. Me lass started wailing. What's these tears? I asked. Oh, I can't bear it, she says. I'll kill the whoreson.
Go on.
Fool girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the witcher dead. Ye howling for a mutant, I said. Then she told me, Bugger had bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A witcher's bastard.
If he's really a witcher, you don't have a thing to worry about. We can't sire children.
Thank the gods any more of yous and we'd be lost. But this one, he beguiled me daughter, rutted her neath me own roof. That I can't forgive.
Tell me where he is. Take care of this for you.
Cemetery. Went there to slay the monster. Hope the corpse eater guts that fornicated freak. Not one of the Baron's men, are you?
Okay. Well, the cemetery's right nearby, so I might as well go into there. It sounds weird, so if... Like I know about that oath. I remember it from the TV series, actually. Obviously, I'll know it'll be a major thing in the books and stuff, but that's where I experienced it, where he said... Like, I think Geralt ended up making that oath to the... Is it the Emperor? Possibly, and then the result of that was, I think it was actually Ciri. So I can't remember. This is for the shouting around the cemetery. It's not in the air. Oh. Oh my god, that sent a shiver down my spine. I knew about this. I'd forgotten about it, but I knew about it. This is the Weeping Angel Easter egg in Witcher 3. Oh my god. That actually made my heart jump. Oh my god, oh, that's terrifying. If you don't know, I mean, if you've watched a few of my series on my channel, you'll know I've done the Doctor Who: The Edge of Time, but the Weeping Angels are a very famous monster, specifically from the new series of Doctor Who, that move whenever you're not looking at them. So obviously, as this third person, they won't move whilst Geralt's, even if Geralt's not looking at them, but if the camera changes. I don't know if they move then. Yeah, they've gone. Are they gone? That's absolutely bloody terrifying. They are genuinely one of the rated, one of the scariest. I happen to agree as to one of the scariest Doctor Who villains.
Thank you. You came just in time. A moment more and that gull would have filleted me like a flounder.
Actually, not sure I should have intervened. Your combat style, it's new to me. Should have just observed. Where'd you complete your training? School of the Snail? But then where'd you get your wolf's head medallion?
You're the real thing. A witcher?
Mm-hmm. What gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question. Where'd you get the medallion?
There weren't a ghoul.
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't tell him about me, please.
Monsters slain! Oi, what's this? 2 witchers? We only hired 1.
Monster was fierce. Took 2 witchers to take it down.
That's tween you two. This one didn't want coin, so you've none to quarrel over.
Of course. So this witcher demanded the traditional reward. One other hallowed witcher's principle you should be aware of then.
Yeah? What's that?
Any witcher needing a brother's aid must then bury his medallion in the earth. In doing so, he renounces his trade. Then he's got to work for the village elder for a year. You can take him there now.
A witcher's surely worth 2 ordinary laborers.
At least 2. Farewell.
Okay, that was an interesting little quest. Which you want to be? Yeah, you take that off. Have the angels gone now? Will they leave me be? I think it's just a mini Easter egg, so it happens a couple of times, then they just disappear, because I did notice they were stood outside the entrance only, like here, and then you turn around and they're gone. But yeah, my god. It's just, even though they weren't nearly as threatening as they could have been, it's just, I find them terrifying. Okay, so I've got Favour for a Friend of Forefathers Eve, so let's go back to Favour for a Friend. We'll take up Keira's, seeing as she asked us first. I think as well, it might be worth checking out back down near, what's it called? Is it Raiden Manor or something like that? Wastrel Manor, that's the one. I think you can come to these old ruins and we have that disc that we got during the main quest at the end there, where you can see through illusions. I think that opens up a quest. I'm not too sure. I'm worth having a look, but obviously we've got things to work on for now, so we'll just deal with these first. What are you doing, Geralt?
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday.
No, stop. Just stop being awkward. Okay, we're going to Hangman's Alley actually. Okay, well, it's convenient we've actually been there, and we've done the lynch mob. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, that was a misadventure and a half. Okay, find greens for the missing transport using the Witcher senses. Okay.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Okay, let's follow this. Oh, it's veered off the road. Ah, that's not good. It seems like a bad so he's lost a wheel. Still kept on going. Fair play to him. Or her.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
Package for Keira.
Still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one. Human, from an artery.
Oh, jeez.
Wouldn't have made it.
Oh, Rot Fiend.
Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Jesus. Missing merchant's letter. Volko, we've hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all of our stock, we have sold it for 3 times its cost. Our customer wants it all. Wine from Beauclair, everything from Beaujolais Nouveau to the oldest vintages. White, red, rosé, you name it. Catablopas meat, pickled beef, pepper, cinnamon, cloves. I'm telling you, old friend, everything. There's one catch, Trevor. We must deliver the goods to Velen, to a village near Midcopse. I know, dangerous. What with the war and all. But think of the coin. I've managed to secure a pass that will get you across the Pontar. There's just a just a hop, skip. What would... Hang on. Then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, and you're there. You'll be fine. Klaus, P.S. will split the proceeds 50-50. Jesus Christ. I had a brain fart there and a half, didn't I? Okay. Is that it? Seriously? That was very easy compared to the last one. Well, the last one wasn't too difficult. It was just long. Right, the Marco's back here, isn't it? Alright. I believe this is the last one for Keira, at least for the time being. I don't know if we have any more quests with her in the future. I'm fairly sure it's just 3 quests. He wasn't too far away, was he? He was quite close, poor guy. Poor little bagger. Right. Hey. Well, apparently it's nearly 4 o'clock in the morning and it's very bright, so I'm not sure I believe that. But whatever. It seems more like the middle of the day, well, at least at sunrise anyway. But whatever. I appreciate the brightness. Hello. I've got your stuff.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Again.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerricanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go
Cheeky.
on, out.
First romance of the game, only 35 episodes in.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Set up a picnic or something. Oh.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Became Vin Hateful.
Bloody hell, it's like Cinderella, this.
Third mouse, what happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Yeah.
True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left by a white slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles.
That's funny.
Now to return to the fairy tale.
I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night.
I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
I hope it's a tux.
Might as well go all out.
And hold on tight. Gavella Glan.
Kavana Clan. That seems to be the curse she uses for everything, isn't it?
So,
Or the spell, I should say.
neckline too modest?
Aye, aye.
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Go, go.
Oh. Hey, oh, where did it? Oh, hey, gee, Baba. What's going on? Oh. For some reason I thought the marker for telling me how far away I was for the actual objective that we're going to. I'm like, hang on, why is it not getting closer? That's Keira's objective. Oh, bloody hell. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's cheating.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
I'm ahead of you. What are you on about? Crazy lady. How far are we going here? We're going to bloody Novigrad. Oh, yeah. That quest there, that's the one I was on about. Stay behind me. You're not taking over. Ah, there we go. Woo, I win. Suck on it.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject approach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough.
Damn. Harsh.
Keira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
Keira. 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 Well, you know. Garrett's always been a very polyamorous guy, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Yeah, just adding to the list. Oh, What is that?
Now, where's that Cinderella gone to?
Oh, oi, oi. Bow, bow. Chicka, chicka.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
Children, cover your eyes.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Ekvain-nave.
Okay.
Keira? Where?
Ah,
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
where are my shoes?
Fyke Isle. The tower.
Oh, you're kidding me. Where are my shoes? Where are my shoes? You took my shoes. My assassin boots. How dare you? And my gloves. So now I've got to go back to Fyke Isle again for another quest. For the Advances of Learning. Ah, okay, yeah, I do recognise that quest title. So yeah, it never ends. Well, we need to go back there for Forefathers Eve as well, don't we? Okay, right, let's go.
Faster.
Faster. Where are we? Right, okay. So we'll pick up that quest whilst we're in the area. We only have a couple of minutes before the end of the episode, anyway. Well, that was interesting. It's kind of an awkward thing when you watch it when there's a sex scene going on. You don't know whether to not talk or to talk. Like it's very weird, isn't it?
We're doomed! You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the Allgod, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The Allgod, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the Allgod watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. Allgod said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and lotuses or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this Allgod of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, Allgod, help a poor wretch in need. Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
A greedy god. Okay. We'll do that next time. Of course, we've just reached 30 minutes. I don't know how long that's going to take us, so I'm not going to risk it. Glossary, so that should have updated a few today, maybe? Characters. It did say it updated Keira, so let's have a look at that. Books for the missing merchant, obviously. Yeah, same as usual. World map. So we've not actually, again, we've not been to anywhere new, we've just been to places we've already been to, but we've managed to get through a few quests, so that's all good. Speaking of which, we've started a greedy god, and for the advancement of learning, and Forefathers Eve, so we'll get working on those next time. And we've completed, so look, favour for a friend. Which a wannabe. I was at level 10? Really? Wow. Okay. And a tail of mice. I know we did that most of the last time, but it... Oh wait, no. Did it? Yeah, I think we had to... Yeah, you had to tell Keira to finish the quest, didn't we? Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else we did there. Finished up. Character is still not leveled up, but we're not a million miles away from doing so. Alright, fan-dubby-dozy. Let's save the game there. Cool, so, obviously off screen I'll make sure that we're fully at our best with the weapons and armor that we've got. But next time we'll start off with this greedy god thing, we'll see if we can get that done, because I think it's just standalone. And then we'll be heading back over to Fyke Isle to advance both, for the advancement of learning and also Forefathers Eve as well. So we'll see what's going on with those. What's that? No, that's in, is it Oxton or something like that? Oxenfurt, I think, is that that place. But yeah, that's what the dealio is with that. Before I wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My 5 Pampas patrons are Ron Hyler and F the Snake. You can find links to their channels for the other 3 Pampas patrons in the description down below. And on screen, no secret to my 1 Pampas patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It's truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video, and I'll see you guys in episode 36. Bye guys.